Hey everyone, it's Bryony. So, hi, I'm back again. My dance show went really well. Thank you everyone for being so patient while I took a break to do that, and it was really good. And I actually recorded some vlogs each night of the performance, not of me actually dancing, but of my thoughts like afterwards and stuff, which I'm hoping to put together. They're on my vlog camera at the moment. I'll put them together and put them on my vlog channel. I also started my period today, which is why I wanted to get this video review done, because I'd actually quite like to use this cup. But today I'm going to be doing a review on the OrganiCup. So I've been having so many requests to do this review. As people have known, I've had this cup and have been really keen to know what I think about it. And I am really excited to do this for you. So I actually was the one to contact the OrganiCup company, because I was getting so many people requesting me to try it out, and I was interested in it myself because I've seen it around for quite a while now actually, but I never got around to testing it. So I asked them would they send me a sample, and they agreed, and they sent me a sample of their size A cup, which is their smaller one, and their size, oh, that's also a size A. Why is that? Oh yeah, no, now I remember. So one is of the box when it's, you know, not been taken out of, and also to show you what a new cup looks like, and then the other one is obviously for me to use for the review. So this is what the box looks like. It actually is quite compact. It's not what you would expect a menstrual cup to come in, but it's just a simple cardboard box. I think it probably is made from recycled, or is recyclable, because it just has that sort of, you know, feel to it. And yeah, it just has some instructions on the back as to, well, it says what is the cup for, how does it work, and what size should I use. So their personal recommendation is that women who haven't given birth should use size A, and women who have given birth should use size B. My personal recommendation is that if you have a light to moderate flow period and you haven't given birth, then you should use a size A. But if you have or haven't given birth but have a heavy period, you should probably go for size B with a larger capacity. But really it depends on your body type, so you just kind of have to work out what you think would be best. I have separate videos on how to do that. So anyway, when you get the cup, it's in the box, and the box has a rather unique way of opening. So it opens up like that, and then the cup is just inside. And inside it has the instructions for removal. It says the OrganiCup can be worn for up to 12 hours, also while sleeping. It talks about washing your hands, how to reinsert it. Has some has instructions for how to insert the cup, which fold you should use, and it also has a diagram of the cup itself, so showing you where the rim is and the holes and the base and the stem, everything. So let me show you the cup itself. Of course, now I've used this menstrual cup and I have a low cervix, so I've actually cut the stem off of it, but this is the OrganiCup. So from my first impressions when I saw it, it's a pretty, like, it's not a super soft cup, but it's not a firm one either. It's kind of like a moderate resistance. The rim is thicker, has a thicker silicone than the base, so it's firmer at the top than it is at the bottom. It has two grip rings that are pretty grippy but aren't actually abrasive, so I doubt you would have any issues removing this cup. And there are 4 air suction release holes, and they are actually quite big. They're quite decent sized air suction release holes, so I think you find them quite easy to clean, and you're also unlikely to get stuck. There are also 2 measuring lines on the cup, but they don't actually have an amount next to them, so you can't measure how much. It doesn't tell you like 15 ml, 20 ml, that kind of thing, and there's just 2 lines. So this is the cup close up. And I'd say it's a pretty, like, average sized cup for a Model 1 or a smaller size. Maybe a little bit longer in the body than some other cups, but it's not like drastically narrow or big or whatever. It's pretty average for that sort of thing. So the silicone on this cup actually feels quite nice too. And the pouch that it comes with is just a plain, I think this might even be organic cotton, but even if it's not, it is just a plain cotton pouch. And it's pretty compact too, so once the menstrual cup's inside it, after you've cleaned it, it's pretty small, easily will fit in a handbag or something, which I think is always good for practicality. So, on to what I actually thought of this menstrual cup. I have to say, I really liked using this menstrual cup. In fact, I love it. I've used it on my last 2 cycles, and the thing that really struck me about using it was how easy it was to get this cup inserted and open. That is often quite difficult. Sometimes with cups that are sort of a medium resistance, they'll either be a little bit more difficult to, if they're a soft cup, it's usually very easy to hold them and actually insert them, but more difficult to get them open. But this cup popped open pretty easily, actually. I only needed to do a very small amount of manipulation to get it to open. And removal was pretty easy too, and it didn't cause me any discomfort. It's still quite easy to do the what we call the hot dog in a bun method, or the C fold to take it out. I have a separate video explaining how that's done, and actually I might do an updated one soon. But yeah, it's a Goldilocks cup, I think. And in fact, I liked it so much after using it that I went back to the company and said I have to stock this because I really, really like it and I think it's a great cup. It's a pretty averagely priced cup too. It's not too expensive, or it's not really cheap, but it's also not really expensive. So it's sort of the middle of the range for that. And as I said, the silicone feels really nice. It is a cup that lasts up to 10 years like most other ones, and it is also made from medical grade silicone. Only currently comes in the clear colour, and it does have a short stem attached as well. But yeah, I used the punch down fold to insert it. And the other thing I noticed about this cup was I always use lubricant to insert my menstrual cups, but I didn't need it with this cup. I could actually insert this one without lubricant, which is, I can do it, but I usually get a bit of abrasion when that happens, or it's a little bit more friction and it's not quite as comfortable. This one I had no issues with, so it not only inserted pretty easily, it opened easily, and I didn't have any leaks with it. It was just absolutely fabulous. So it's a very easy cup, and I would definitely recommend this cup if you are thinking about using a menstrual cup and you're not sure what would be a good beginner cup. I would recommend this as a beginner cup. I think it's a fabulous one to get to grips with. I think they have just grips, no pun intended. I think they've designed it really, really well, and just the structure with the resistance being slightly different at the top than the bottom, they've managed to get it just right so that it works really well. I guess the only negative on this cup that I possibly have, which didn't really bother me but might bother some people, is that there are 2 rims down the side of the cup. I really don't think you can even see it on camera. If you can, I'm not sure, but there's 2 rims here and here, just basically where the cup has been moulded apart from the mould on the 2 edges of the cup. They are just slightly raised. I really, really doubt it would cause you any irritation. I certainly didn't notice it because they're not as high as the actual grip rings at the base of the cup are. But it's just something to bear in mind, maybe if you know that you're particularly sensitive to that, or have had an issue with that with cups in the past, that maybe that would be a problem for you. But you could always sand them down with a a nail file or something. But I mean, they're not sharp or anything, so I seriously doubt they would. But it's the only real negative I can find on this cup, because I really enjoyed using it so much. It was just so easy to use, basically. But yeah, I hope you guys found this review helpful and useful. Like I said, I would definitely recommend this as a beginner's cup. It's sort of a medium resistance. I don't think I did use it at dancing and it didn't cause me any problems. And I have quite strong pelvic floor muscles. It was easy to insert, easy to get open, easy to remove, easy to clean, and feels really nice, and there's a good resistance. Just, yeah, a very, very good cup, and I was really, really impressed with it. As I said, I actually went back to them and said I wanted to stock it. So it is now available on my website as well, if anyone was wondering. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. I hope you found it helpful and maybe helped you decide on whether or not you're going to buy this cup. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Don't forget you can get cloth pads and menstrual cups, including the OrganiCup, from my website down below, preciousstars.co.uk, and I will see you on Friday. Bye-bye.